Shut up and sit down.
Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of More Content Talk. That's the only show that cuts through all the glam, the glitz, and all the bullshit to bring you the truthiest news that we can find. Well, why beat around the fucking bush, right? They killed another black person dead in the street, cold-blooded, shot dead. That's the fact. There's no need to pussyfoot around the issue. There's no need to, give a sermon or get really deep or, come up with some political, popular term to describe it. I don't know. I guess now, you come up with a cutesy-wootsy little term to make people feel better. You got like all these cutesy-wootsy terms like virtue signaling now so that you can tell someone to fuck off, basically, when they say something that, maybe is valid, but you don't want to deal with it, right? You don't want to deal with it, so you got all kinds of catchphrases like political correctness and virtue signaling and what else? Cancel culture, whatever. Because there's a liberal scam to cancel police brutality, of course, and you got to prevent that because you're a hero and an asshole. So whatever, and that's the general attitude in this country, and so fuck it. Who cares? Who cares about the news? Who cares about, Hollywood, their little stupid sermons, their stupid opinions on things? And it's just going to really take away from the seriousness of the situation. It's not going to make anything better. Whatever movie they're going to make about this situation, whatever stupid plea they're going to make to the stupid government to do some stupid thing that isn't going to work, it's all just ridiculous. And so I've not been watching any of the little cutesy-wootsy reports. And, all of a sudden people, oh no, the bad thing happened. Get out of here. You don't care. The vast majority of you don't give a shit. And that's just the reality of it. And I'm tired of getting up here and pretending. Well, I don't do it. And that's why I'm here, is because, the people who listen to the show, they're tired of the pretense. They're tired of hearing fake-ass news anchors get up here and pretend to feel bad about a situation that they could very well control. They have influence in the media to stop the negative stereotypes of black people in the media. They have that power. They can do that today. Hollywood can do that today. And they choose not to. And so you continue to get these killings. And they're going to keep going. And I told you, back long, way back when I first started the show. You think that you have this all figured out. You think, oh, well, it's just a few nuts. You're crazy. You're crazy. Stop calling them crazy. You're crazy if you believe that this is some small little problem that's just going to go away. You've lost it. And that's just a fact. It's not going to go away. No, it's going to keep rearing its ugly head every, if you're lucky, every couple months. But probably more than that, probably more frequently. You're seeing tensions everywhere increasing and violence everywhere increasing. You see the shootings, right, are increasing. Killings. Everyone's paranoid. Everyone's on edge. And you don't really have this pandemic under control, and you're still forcing people to work and go to school. And I recommended against that, and there were various experts who recommended against that. It wasn't just me, because you have chaos brewing, chaos in the works, but you want to force it. You want to open everything up, soldier on. And so when you soldier on, you got to deal with casualties, and one of the casualties is human decency. When you do things like that, people are already on edge. And people already dislike each other. And then you put them on edge, and now they're in that edgy situation. You got them all next to each other. This is a powder keg waiting to happen. I told one of my directors, I said, I'm scared to go out. And I'm serious about that. And it's not necessarily because I'm scared of some thief coming to get me in the night. In fact, that's the least of my worries. I'm much more terrified of what some trigger-happy cop is going to do. to be completely honest. Or, maybe even someone who's just a neighbor who just happens to be a gun owner who's on edge, because they think they see something. Because all kinds of people have guns now. A lot of these people who have guns now shouldn't, because they don't know what the hell they're doing with them. I understand, maybe you're a gun owner, and so from your point of view, you have experience or whatever. A lot of these people with guns, some of these people, they just see movies, and they think that's how you handle a gun, right? Like it's this little white, lightweight device that you just kind of like hold in one hand, and you wave it around, you kill a bunch of bad guys. You really think people like that should have guns? You really think that should be allowed? Because if you're a gun owner and you think that, you're an idiot. This shouldn't just be anyone who should be allowed to go buy an AK-47. I'm sorry, I disagree with you. Because if they don't know how to use it, how the hell is it going to work for them? How the hell is it going to protect them? The thing is going to backfire. It's going to take out about 3 people. Probably not the person that they're aiming at. So how does that benefit anyone? It certainly doesn't benefit the person who could be benefited, which is the gun holder. Because if you fire a gun improperly, you could kill other people. You could kill yourself. And don't get me started on these little training courses they give these people. My goodness, it's not even worth it. I mean, they don't know what they're doing. And I'm not saying it's everyone. Obviously, military people, gun enthusiasts, they've probably had the proper training, maybe, and even then, who knows? There's no way to know. There's no regulations, you don't know. So you got all these people walking around with guns shooting each other. And, the United States is such a gun-happy nation, and, it's a fatalist nation. They believe that the big bad government is coming to take their guns and their, their pork. So, it's going to be a fiasco. Oh, and they're Jew-hating, they're Jewish-hating religion. That's very sacred to them. They have to be able to hate the Jews as much as possible. So, don't tread on that, or you're in for it. How do you look at the news, okay, and see this shit happening all the time? These black people getting picked off, left to right, and then just look at it and just say, you know what? I want to go see an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. That sounds really exciting. That's the ticket right there. Or I want to go to Walmart and support slave labor. That's my choice of the day. And then, these very same people who do nothing, and they contribute to the continual subjugation, I should say, of the black race and the Jewish races, both. It's both of them. They contribute to this by being passive and by demanding silence so that they can go and watch a movie, or go and get a hand job, or whatever these people do in their downtime. Which really, that's all they have, because these are wealthy people. All they have is downtime. They don't do any real work. They got all this money, right? They're not doing anything with it. The money's just sitting there, accruing interest, right? What do you expect from these people? I expect nothing from them. That's why I don't watch the news, really, because I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a bunch of dumb, stupid apologists on the right, just saying, well, slavery wasn't that bad, and well, the cop, it was a mistake. The cop they tried to get the taser. Could you believe that bullshit story? Could you? I mean, I honestly want to know what's wrong with you if you even entertained the idea that a taser could be mistaken for a gun. It's impossible. It's not possible. They're not the same weight. They're not made from the same substances. I was baffled. And I said to myself, this is a gun-loving nation. Everyone should be screaming from the top of their lungs That's not possible. But lo and behold, silence. Of course, because that is what this nation does. They care if a white person is tread upon. That's a big deal, you know. If a white person can't shoot someone, that's a big deal. But, or a cop can't shoot someone, you know, God forbid, that's sin if a cop can't shoot someone. But, you know, a cop takes someone out, well, you know, they did a good job to protect and serve, you know. And give your kids a stupid little cop sticker just like a fucking idiot. And then you come to me and they say, well, all lives matter. Blue lives matter. Go fuck yourselves. How about that? Yeah, shove it up your ass. Shove your peace, your kindness, your do-betterness, your virtue signalness, whatever the fuck you're talking about, all your little pop phrases, and you living in a fantasy Disney teacup land. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, making up terms and shit to explain away reality. Sick of it. People like that disgust me. You have no idea. You have not even begun to know how sickened I am by complacency. It makes me sick. You're always trying to excuse people, right? Well, I'm sure they meant well. You hear that all the time in this fucking country. I'm sure they meant well. How do you fucking know, genius? How do you know? Do you say that about everyone you meet? Do you say that about pedophiles? Oh, well, you know, I'm sure they meant well. Who gives a fuck? First of all, who gives a fuck what a criminal means? A criminal is a criminal. A thug is a thug. If you done something wrong, you did something fucking wrong. You step on my foot, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a shit what your intent was, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? If someone held a gun to your head, are you gonna ask them, now hold on a second, what's your intent? I want to understand your psychology before I pass judgment, you fucking weakling. My God, you're in for a long haul. You're lucky you got these Democrats in to pack this court, let me tell you. Because you weaklings, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to, because you don't fight for anything. And obviously, I'm not talking about the people who do. The people who do, they know I'm not talking about that. I need to make this apology. I need to do this apologies. There's too many apologies. We have to apologize for the things we say all the time in this free, supposedly free country. I gotta lick some right-wingers' taint every time I criticize this nation. Well, I don't mean you. Well, I didn't mean you. Well, I didn't mean... Shut... You know what? I mean you, okay? If you think that I mean you, you're who I'm talking about. You're a grown ass woman, man, person. I shouldn't have to fucking lick your taint every time you get your feelings hurt. Grow up. Someone gets shot, a black person gets shot in this country, and the first thing that comes into most people's minds is, well, they were probably doing something wrong. If it was a cop, you know, they probably did something wrong. And then what? We're expected to just go along with that, to just be like, okay, well, that makes sense, I guess, and then whistle while we work, right? Fucking A. The reality of this all is that you can sit there and wave statistics in my face about how good this country and this world, and oh, see, it's so much better than it used to be. And you know what? Absolutely right. It's better than it used to be. But it used to be horrible. It used to be wretched beyond belief. And now you're just wretched. So I don't really care about that. That's nice if you're talking to some person trying to convince them that the world is not ending. I don't think the world is ending. I just think that we're surrounded by assholes. And I don't want to be surrounded by assholes anymore. I'm tired of it. I pay taxes. I just had to pay my, someone else's taxes, actually. So, I don't know what all this bullshit is about, go get a job or do whatever. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I work. And I have something to say. And what I have to say is something that you're not gonna like. And I don't give a shit anymore because you keep killing people who look like me. And I know you're coming after all of us. So fuck all you motherfucking, fuck all you gun nuts, fuck all you fucking racist ass white supremacist motherfuckers, Proud Boys, all this bullshit. Fuck all y'all. Cause y'all working with the cops. I know you are. Fucking talking about you a patriot. You're a motherfucking bitch ass motherfucker who's in it with these racist ass cops. I'm the patriot, bitch. Expose your ass over there in the NRA. The NRA's racist ass fucking background, and they ain't it with the cops too, and all this bullshit. All y'all, Proud Boys, NRA, KKK, neo-Nazis, it doesn't fucking matter. It's all the same fucking thing. You got these white liberals fooled, thinking that, you know, you're someone with a conscience, but you ain't got, you know, real liberal people fooled who understand this game. And it is a game. This is bullshit. There was an anti-gay rally today. Or not today. I believe it was 6 days ago or something like that. But it was recent. And it was the first appearance of the Proud Boys since the January 6th riots. They were at an anti-gay rally. I thought that they were just freedom lovers. What's all this anti-gay shit? I thought you wanted to be free, motherfucker. Free means you ain't in other people's business. So obviously this isn't a freedom-loving group. This is just some bullshit-ass conservative Tea Party bullshit. You know, they probably think aliens exist and all this stupid-ass shit. Little green men running around probing their butts because they not brave enough to just come out the closet. So they got to do it that way. They can't be brave like real gay people, right? And just say what they are, be who they are. They can't say that they just hate gay people or that they just hate themselves, whatever it may be. They can't be honest. They have to lie. You hate others, you hate yourself. There's something about yourself that you hate. I think when it comes to these cops and they're killing these black people, I think that they hate that black people have a point. And that black people have a stake in this fucking country and that we did fucking build this fucking country. And they don't want us taking anything back that's ours. And that's just how it is. And they're going to keep killing and killing and killing. And these cracker ass cops, they ain't going to do nothing but be right there killing. So I don't know what y'all looking for. Talking about justice. I mean, shit. Justice is owned by the fucking white supremacists. In case you haven't noticed, you better encourage your president to pack that court. Because that's the only resolve you have at this point. You got to intimidate these motherfuckers. They don't understand be nice. And I keep telling you that in every show. You keep not paying attention. Look where it got you. Yeah, I understand you can dispense with a few black people here and there. You know, you're upper class, right? You know, you don't really care. That's not affecting you. It will affect you eventually. In the 60s, they started coming for white people too. They just come from them later. That's how they get down. They go after the minorities first. Because then, when the minorities screaming and complaining, they just say, oh, it's just minorities complaining. You know how they are. We're white. It's all good, baby. And then they'll turn on your ass. They executed that woman in her car. Don't forget that. That was a white woman. And they ain't very fond of women in general, by the way. That's a male-only club. I have a better chance of making it in this country than a lot of women do. Just because I'm a man. Even though I'm black. And that's just the real. That's truth. So you gotta watch these motherfuckers. All these fake-ass politicians, media men, you know, people, cops. All these people we're supposed to respect. They are a key part of the white supremacist system, of the anti-gay system, the anti-Jewish system, the anti-black system, the anti-Asian system, the anti-be-yourself system. They are a part of that. And they will trick you into thinking that this is fine and that it will blow over. And it will not. They have been saying that since Rodney King. So keep saying it, dumbass. You crackhead motherfucker, pundits on the fucking news and all over the TV. Keep saying that bullshit. No one's listening anymore. Not anyone with any common sense. All right, that's all for today. Hey, if you'd like, you can support us on Anchor. If you go to the little support section, you just click on the Anchor button. You could support us. You could also go to our website, which you will find on Anchor. If you just click the website up in the upper right-hand corner, it will that link will take you there. You can also follow us on More Content Talk on Instagram. You could follow us on Pinterest. We have all kinds of pictures up on Pinterest. More Content Please MCP. And you can follow us on YouTube. More Content Please MCP. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Wherever you are, if you're black, we ain't got a whole lot to look forward to, but let's run this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Have a good night.